Welcome to Mini Modernz. My name's Simone and thank you for joining me on my tiny corner on the miniature interweb where we're here to think big, build small. So let's get into it. So today guys, we're going to be working on part 2 of our drinking set. A link in the description will be for part 1 and the whole playlist. So if you remember in part 1 we made the drinking tray, so today we're going to be making the cups and mugs to go on them. So this printable is available in my Etsy store. I will leave a link in the description if you want to go ahead and get one yourself, or just follow along if you want to do this at home. So first you want to cut your strips to make the actual cup itself, and then we're going to have the circle part, which is the base, and the tiny rectangle at the end, which is going to be the handle. So first let's cut out the strip for the actual mug itself, and if you've got a glue stick or a pencil that's the same diameter as the circle, that's what we're going to use to wrap our cup around. So get yourself one of those as well. So once that's cut, what we're going to do is actually slowly wrap that around just like this. Just fold it over really nice and tight, as tight as you can get it, and just keep on wrapping until you get to the end. Then just add a little bit of glue to the inner side of this strip just to seal it and close it. Then you can just slide that off whatever tube that you used to put it on, and now you have the main frame of your cup. Now what you want to do is glue that onto the base of the cup, so that just add some glue right across that, and then just stick that down and then let it set. Now with your mug still attached to the paper, just cut off the little rectangular strips for the handle. I just find it a lot easier if the cup hasn't been cut out completely, you've got something to hold on to. So just cut out your little strip and then we're gonna make the handle. Now just use something to curve the handle. I've used my glue stick, but the toothpick is actually probably more preferable. Just anything just to give it a little curve so that you can obviously get the defined shape that you're looking for. You can make it really thin, a little bit longer, it's completely up to you. Once you've got your curve that you want, we're just going to stick that onto the side of the handle that you want it on, the side of the cup that you want it on. Just stick that on, make sure you're happy with it, and then let it set. Now once it's set and dry, you can cut this off the rest of the template and get yourself a nice little mug. So just cut all the way around really nice and thin. I should have probably used some thinner scissors, but I actually don't have some, so that is next on my checklist guys of things to buy. Now with this sweetie looking all fresh and ready to go, all I need to do is kind of file around the sides a little bit to neaten it up and then give it a gloss. But first I've got to do the rest of these. Editing magic. So these little bad boys have turned out really cute and I'm happy with them. Got some of them with writing, mug off, modern mini. Yay! I just like cups with writing on them as well. So now we've got two techniques of how to gloss them. You could use the glue stick or whatever it is you used earlier to wrap your template around just to hold it. So this is one option. Not my preferred, but it works. Then you just get whatever gloss you're going to use, Mod Podge, gloss, whatever you've got, and then we're going to just gloss this. So that's one technique. And the other one, I find this a lot better for mass production. It's using some foam board and some masking tape. So we're going to stick the masking tape down to the foam board like this. So we're going to have the sticky side facing up and then get two other pieces of masking tape to stick this down to the foam board, or whatever kind of board or mat that you want to use. It doesn't have to be foam board. That's just what I chose. So you just stick this down and kind of seal it underneath so it's nice and secure. And this way we can stick our little mugs down. So we can just mass paint them, mass gloss them, and they won't fall off and it's really sturdy. And this is the same technique you can use with the glue stick as well. So you're holding it onto the glue stick and then sticking it onto the masking tape, but it's kind of an extra step that you don't really need. So I'm going to just do 2 strips of this so I can fit all my little mugs on there. So it looks like this, and I'll just show you. You could just pluck that on there and it stays pretty sturdy as well, but you don't really need the extra height. This is more if you're just doing one thing and you just want to let it set and dry. And now I'm just going to use some gloss, some nail varnish gloss, Again, you can use whatever you want to gloss these, but it's just nice to give it that little bit of a hardener as well. And the plus side of using the glue stick is that you can actually just hold it at a distance like this and paint all the way around. As I said, if you're just doing 1 or 2 of these, it's a really nice, easy option, and it's not messy. And then when that's done, you just leave it to dry and you've got yourself a nice little mug. Now I'm going to show you the other way of doing it on here. It's just exactly the same, except you've got a whole bunch of them you can do at once. Just gloss them over, and once you're finished, you can turn it the other way around and gloss on the inside if you would like, and then we're done. And there you have it, guys. You now have your set of mugs and cups to fill your kitchen cupboards, your dioramas, bedrooms, and the trays that we made in the previous episode. So please check that out. And if you would like to make these for yourself, I will leave a link in the description to my Etsy store where you can download the printable and follow along for yourself. As I said, we previously did the drinks tray. Next, we're going to be doing a wine rack. Then we've got the wine bottles and some plates. So stay tuned for all of that, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this and you've got something out of it. If you have, comment down below and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Like, share, subscribe.